how's it going today? For today's video, we're continuing Better Call Saul with Season 4, Episode 5, Quite a Ride. I don't know what we're referring to. It could be Nacho. It could be Jimmy. It could be Mike. I don't know, but I feel like every single character in this show is going through a lot. So right now, I feel like we're kind of like setting the tone for something else to happen. And we're just here observing and seeing how everybody's going and like what steps everybody's taking. But I don't know, I have a bad vibe, I have a bad feeling about everything that's going to happen, and it just makes you like, it's nerve-wracking. Like, it makes you like anxious, but a very slight amount that kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat. So that's all I can really say. I don't really want to make any predictions because I am here for this ride. If you guys are interested in watching my full-length reaction, be sure to check out my Patreon. I'll be linking that down below in the description for those of you who want to go through your Better Call Saul journey along with me, you know? So yeah, without further ado, let's get into Better Call Saul, Season 4, Episode 5, Quite a Ride.
Damn it. This is the one. Jackpot.
So this was his office, yeah.
It's all here.
Yeah, meaning, field mice, and, you got your nest building squirrel, you got your...
So this was back from Breaking Bad, when he was tearing apart his office, right. Francesca's a real G for being here through all this craziness. Like, she doesn't even know what she got herself into. She's still here helping, like a true professional. Is this your goodbye to Francesca?
Take those with you, drop them off at least 5 miles from here in separate dumpsters. Oh, right.
She's like, I need compensation. Oh, she's challenging him for more.
Okay, when the cops come talk to you,
Definitely
and they
different
will,
now.
what are you gonna tell them? Talk to my attorney.
Tell them, Jimmy sent you. That's it.
Look at him. He's
Quite
a
a ride,
mess.
huh?
Quite a ride. Like, we saw the beginning of their relationship and her employment, and look at what it turned into. Kind of heartbreaking to see that Jimmy has gone into such a slump and just so downhill that the people that once supported him are just sick and tired of him. And to see him in this state, it's after seeing him on such a high, and when he's so good to everyone and so honest.
I need a new dust filter for my Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro Model 60. Can you help me with that? How hot? Red hot. I'll be there.
It's crazy we saw Jimmy go from like this trying to be honest individual to what he had to do. And no one around him could stand him. He's like, come over here. Yup, it worked. Please don't drive through the store.
Yep. Maximum privacy. It's best money can buy. 10. No. Everyone wants these things. Okay. See you later. What can I do for you?
Privacy sold here.
Yep.
Privacy from who?
Come on, you know.
Whatever you want, honey.
So you got a cash-based business?
Like a contracting business.
Maybe you don't report every single penny. I mean, who does, right? Scheduling appointments on the phone. How
I feel like he's a
arranging
cop.
Payments on the phone, and who's listening? And then one day, at a time of their choosing, bam! These guys don't fool around. I practice something we call information hygiene. Can't be traced, can't be tracked.
Once per what?
Once per week, once per day. Depends on the nature of your situation.
How much are they?
Cheaper than an audit.
That's a good selling tactic.
What?
Well, this one's spoken for. Well, people are gobbling these up like Tic Tacs.
The fact...
Thanks again.
God. The fact that he basically, like, he manipulated the man and made it seem like there's high demand. Of course he's gonna want a desire. He's like, oh my gosh, everybody's doing this. Why shouldn't I? It's keeping everybody safe. Saul is... I'm sorry. See, I saw him in the beginning. I thought he was Saul. Jimmy's a really good businessman. I think the tracker? Or is that the key? Perfect timing. I feel like Gus is behind this.
Welcome to the USA.
Never mind. Yes,
The prepaid
kind of.
parking ticket and the cup holder to exit the lot.
Keep the phone close by, and I'll call you in about 20
minutes and talk you through the rest of it.
I'm here.
You need to relieve yourself?
No.
You sure? Because if you do, I suggest you do it now.
Someone's gonna.
You're not going to have another chance for a while. Pop the trunk. Inside you'll see a hood. Place your luggage next to you and put the hood on.
You want me to stand here with the hood on my head?
Those are the rules.
He's putting a lot of trust into Mike. He doesn't even know him. I'd definitely be hesitant to do this. I don't know if I would have the guts to do it. He makes sure to lock the car. I love that. It's like, don't want anyone stealing this bad boy. No peeking.
Step forward. There's a strap for you to hold on to if you reach out to your left.
He reaches to his right and grabs Mike's leg instead. Mike looks half asleep. He's like,
Step down, then walk. There are stairs. Step up. Forward.
I love this camera view. Is this what it looks like to be a man looking down at your shoes? Interesting perspective. Oh, we're
Where exactly?
the laundry. Okay, we're in the laundry place.
You need to stay within the footprint of the building.
Are we gonna see Gail again soon?
All right.
You can do it?
Absolutely.
How long will it take?
I want to say 7 months.
Assuming your employer is willing to meet my price.
Price isn't an issue. 56 feet down with no blasting, working nights only. You're saying 7 months max.
My men and I dug a tunnel under the border into downtown El Paso, 3/4 of a kilometer long.
That took us 17 weeks. I can certainly do this.
And he did. He made a beautiful basement. This man just builds basements, but like undetectable basements and tunnels. We don't make connections like this.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you for your time.
Pardon.
Said never mind. Really said never mind? This man flew out here for this. I like that tie.
Where do you look when the judge is talking to you?
In the eyes.
Sit over there.
Not guilty? On what planet would you take this to trial?
You should work with me on this one.
Kid threw a cinder block through a jewelry store window.
I want 6 months probation, time served, no jail. The arresting officers took the first part of my guy's statement before he was Mirandized. They collected evidence based on that interview, and you knew all about it.
Irrelevant.
It is not.
You don't want me to bring this up with the judge.
Listen,
Oh, you're backed into a corner, Bill.
Okay.
What are you gonna do about it?
10 months jail.
6 months probation,
8 months jail.
4 months probation.
What happened to 6?
You're annoying me.
Keep bargaining, Bill.
Fine.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Lippitz.
I cannot wait to see how this is gonna go down. I trust in Kim's capabilities. And I'm not so confident in Bill.
4 months.
114
4 months
721
probation.
State versus David Estrada.
Yes.
Ooh, very nice.
I'm happy to say the defense and prosecution have reached an agreement. Stand still. This is mine, remember?
I'm gonna have a probation officer on my ass for 4 months.
Oh no, you did not just say that.
Today after you leave here, you will go straight to your grandfather's restaurant and you will beg him for a job. You will say please and thank you. Because if you don't, you will go to jail. And know this, I'm not gonna do a damn thing about it next time. Okay. I have tons of Mesa Verde to catch up on.
Can you work with the TV on?
I have tremendous powers of concentration.
I like how creative they got with those shots because it makes Jimmy feel isolated. It makes him feel lonely, like he doesn't want to be by himself. And it's clear that he is, even though Kim is right on the other side of the room.
It wasn't bothering me.
Just realized there's something I need to do at work.
Okay.
It's all good. Don't wait up.
You realize the date and time are going to be on the receipts. So when they check it, They're gonna see that you were working after hours, and it's gonna look very suspicious.
How's it going? How you guys set for phones?
We got phones.
Beat it, narc.
Would a narc drive this piece of shit?
Take it back to impound, narc.
So he's gonna try and sell it at a higher price. Jimmy always up to his shenanigans. Always. I like his fit. Ah! We're at the hot dog spot. Hot dog place is popping off. I love that people are listening. Like, they're in the middle of eating hot dogs by the dozen and you're selling them phones here? He was impressed. He was like, that's a lot. Is everyone up to no good? What are these selling tactics? He was born a salesman. They're making me want to eat hot dogs. I like his style. I like his jacket and his hair. That's cool. That's one thing I love about this universe. They always have the most upbeat music with the most, like, I would say, like, almost grimy, dirty kind of actions occurring. Like, he's selling burner phones to people trying to avoid the government, like, to prevent them being caught in committing crimes. But we have, like, this cute, upbeat song. Don't. This is, there's a line, buddy. Oh, God, here we go. I guess Jimmy's always been a risk taker, fine.
Did you get that ink in Las Lunas?
Las Cruces. And you've been inside?
No, I haven't had the honor, but I used to be a lawyer.
Emphasis on used to be. And one thing I learned from working with my clients is that private conversations are few and far between.
If you want to talk to your friends on the inside, there is a simple solution.
What's that?
It's the most compact model on the market. It can be hidden in any number of places.
And if you buy it from me with cash, it's completely untraceable.
How much?
He made a killing. He needs social interaction, I guess. He doesn't want to be alone. Oh, they're gonna rob him now.
Sorry, guys, you had your chance. I'm all sold out.
Give me your money.
No, shut up. Get out of your hair.
Good luck with the Junior Achievement Project. I gotta go. Hey!
Somebody at the hot dog place, help! Help! They sold you... He sold you phones!
Get it. Go.
Don't get it, don't get it, don't get it! Jimmy, next time put it in your underwear. Sucks, he worked so hard for that. Go find them. He's still in those, like, orthopedic sneakers. Yeah, this is not for you, Jimmy.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
What happened?
I got mugged. Jesus, that's cold. I'm okay. I swear.
Sorry.
I just wish that he communicated with Kim more.
So this happened at the doghouse?
Yeah. Parked too far away. So this is just dumb. What the hell's the matter with me? Back in the day,
I would have spotted those low-rent little skeeves from a mile away, and they would have known not to roll me.
I guess I was one of them.
Those days are over.
I think tomorrow I might call that shrink.
Couldn't hurt.
He's like, okay, I'm done with this. No more. That actually looks really satisfying to watch. I would want to watch it myself. One of my guilty pleasures is watching, like, cleaning videos. I love it so much. It's such a guilty pleasure.
Denise! It's Kim Wexler! You were supposed to meet me in court an hour ago.
I'm sorry, Miss Wexler, but I can't go to jail.
I can't promise you no jail time. If you don't come with me right now to court, the judge is going to issue a bench warrant.
Your best bet would be to go right now.
It's your first offense. It was under 2 ounces. Trust me, I'm good at this. Why don't you change into something nice?
It looks like Kim is... She's trying to help the youth. The misguided youth.
Hi, Paige.
Kim, there's a major error in the branch paperwork that went out to Denver. It has to be fixed.
Kim's doing it.
Unfortunately, I'm right in the middle of something, but I can be there at 4.
I need you now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know what to tell you, Paige.
But, Kim, this is...
I'm sorry.
Oh. She's like, this takes precedence over...
You look great.
Thanks.
cares about them. Oh, she's gonna be mad.
Hey, I'm so sorry. Let's get this fixed right now.
It's fixed. The mistake is not the issue here. Everyone makes mistakes.
Your unwillingness
But
to help.
I need to know your head is in this. You made us a promise that Mesa Verde would be your sole focus. When we need you, we need you.
She had another client.
It'll never happen again.
Her heart's not with Mesa Verde anymore.
You okay?
Better. Okay.
He needs those motion sickness glasses. They look dumb, but apparently they do work for the most part.
Over there? Over there.
I wonder what's wrong with the French guy.
Oh, das geht nicht. Wir können es versuchen.
The German guy is much more thorough and actually planning. You know, the French guy was like, yeah, we could do it. Was not as thorough.
Before I can begin excavation, I must support the existing structure to avoid a cave-in.
I will need to move perhaps 1,700 cubic meters of dirt. That means trucking out about 200 loads. I will need schematics of utility in the area.
You'll get those.
And all this in complete secrecy. Judging from the sounds I heard, I assume we are not far from a town. A project like this, many things can go wrong.
Gus. There's the man. I shouldn't be so excited to see him, but I love his character so much.
It's impossible?
Dangerous and very expensive. Not quite impossible.
Gustavo Fring.
Es freut mich, Ihre Bekanntschaft zu machen.
He knows German. Gus is just always full of surprises, huh?
Howard?
I was gonna say, is that Howard? I know that blonde hair.
Yeah.
He looks so disheveled. He looks like a mess.
You sure you're okay?
You ever have insomnia?
Not really.
Oh my god, Howard.
Wouldn't wish it on the worst enemy.
I've had that. I know exactly what he's feeling. I've had it not for months,
Don't
but
take pills for that.
No, it doesn't. When I was in college, I don't know what happened, but I had it for about 3 weeks. It was the worst feeling ever. It was unbearable. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, I can't go on like this.
What's eating you?
I think I've shared enough. More than enough.
You do yourself a favor and you go see someone.
I've already seen someone.
Really?
Twice a week.
Is he any good?
Yes.
Good seeing you, Howard.
You too.
It's gonna come out. It doesn't matter if you repress it or not, Jimmy. It's gonna come out one way or another. Accept the help, my guy.
Community service. Well, it looks like you completed your hours, and you've recently procured lawful employment at
CC Mobile.
Have you thought about what you're going to do once your PPD is up?
I have some plans. In 9 months and 24 days, I will get my law license back.
Everything will be better. I'm gonna have more clients. I'm gonna win more cases. I'm gonna be a damn good lawyer, and people are gonna know about it. Okay.
Lawyer.
He's like, I did not need that whole spiel. Just hit me with lawyer.
Lawyer.
So much more than just a lawyer to Jim. And I feel like showing what we saw with the beginning scene of how he ended his like law practice essentially, and then this being the beginning of starting that law practice is art. The way they they portrayed it, the way they framed it, So I really liked this episode of Better Call Saul because it was very telling in the state of like mind that Jimmy is in, as well as Kim and Howard. And it just feels like right now everything is beginning to come together in order for the beginning of Breaking Bad, just to kind of see how, you know, the laundry place is they're gonna be digging the basement for the lab. The other day we saw Gail Bedecker. Jimmy really turned into Saul. Like, this really is his origin story. And the very first scene is him officially ending the law practice. And like the beginning of this episode and the ending of the episode was him wanting and needing to begin this law practice. It just feels like things are slowly falling into place, and it's that's kind of sad.
Are you sure about these? The pool's up to 200.
I've made my choices.
Clara!
Hey, Jimmy.
What do you got for me? Howard's End all the way down, huh?
I just love Emma Thompson.
Who doesn't?
Oh, look at those old computers. I remember those from the early 2000s.
This is
working together.
2, and I even got
And they were
Chloe to
so
throw in.
much-
I'm headed up to 4. You got anything?
Yeah.
If you wouldn't stop at every cubicle to chat, it's called being friendly. It's great for morale. It is great for wasting time. That too.
Kim has always been this way. I love it. She's always been very efficient.
The case, Isaacson versus Vicarian Holdings. So this guy, he dies of a heart attack, and his family, they're our clients.
They find some old shares in this company he invested in like 20 years back.
Family tracks down the CFO, but he tells them, that corporation's been dissolved. But Chuck does some digging, and it turns out they formed a new corporation that's virtually identical to the old corp Isaacson invested in.
They just changed the name so they wouldn't have to pay him out.
Chuck won a case that Howard thought was unwinnable using only the power of obscure case law.
Chuck really was a genius.
Jimmy. Chuck, big day, huh?
Yeah.
Kim Waxler.
Of course. You're one of our law students?
Yes, I'm in my 3rd year at UNM. Vicarian Holdings, Inc. would have been liable under the continuing enterprise exception as well, right?
That's right. Yeah, we looked into that.
Isaacson v. Chuck handing him his butt on a platter, huh?
Isaacson is our client.
Oh, really?
Yeah, served on platters. That's right. Thanks, Jimmy.
Hail the conquering hero.
Thanks, Howard.
Howard looks identical, exactly the same. Everybody else looks younger. But now we know that Howard just doesn't age. He's immortal. Look, they made Chuck look so much younger with the filled out eyebrows, the hair.
See you later, Jimmy.
See ya.
So that's kind of how the dynamic was in the office. And this was before Jimmy was ever interested in law. I'd say so. And the rest is history.
With respect to the zoning committee, we maintain that the Mesa Verde statute should be exempt from sign code restrictions. Viola, can you look up the relevant case law here for me?
Oh, the public defender stuff. The stuff that Jimmy was doing previously. She's incredibly intelligent. Kim never ceases to, amaze me. She is exactly where she should be. She is such a good lawyer. She's incredibly impressive. He's coming up with new logos, names for their practice. He's dreaming about it all the time.
Morning!
Oh, good morning. I didn't hear you come to bed.
I was up late justifying a giant horse statue to the Park City Zoning Commission.
Your hour's pretty much set now? Weekdays, 9 to 4, the busy time.
Does that mean you were able to schedule an appointment with a therapist?
I decided not to go.
I thought you already decided to go.
It's just not for me. I need to be moving forward, you know? And now I got this job, and I'm kind of on a
take
path.
your mind off
and,
of it, instead of actually facing what you need to. It just sounds like he's running away from his thoughts. I understand his thought process, but I know he feels like that's what he needs to do, but I think it's still going to...
Try. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You have to do what's best for you.
I just have a feeling it's going to fester, you know? It's going to be like boiling under his skin. It's going to get so much worse. You know, if he would just nip it in the bud.
Hello, Rich.
So good to see you.
You too.
So how long you got with that thing?
3 more weeks.
Can I sign it? What can I do for you?
How's your banking division?
Well, we have some banking work, but I wouldn't say
Is
we
she
have a
trying to
division.
pass Mesa Verde off onto them?
Would you like one?
Oh, wait, what? What? Where are we going with this, Kim?
Well, it's a good long way from the rest of your operation. 2 bedrooms each. Well, this is a good start. Couple treadmills over there, barbells, weight bench, entertainment system here, DVD player, projector and screen setup might be
The people
nice.
who are going to be building. So he's just making a home for them.
Hell, we could even put up a hoop. Germans play basketball, yeah?
I believe so.
So this is basically like a little fake town for them.
These guys are going to be doing 10 hours heavy labor.
Yeah, they deserve to have a little bit of free time. Yeah.
We can't just keep them alive. We got to keep them from climbing the walls.
This is true. Mike has a very good point. This is why you need him. And he trusts his judgment as well.
I'd like a full camera perimeter inside. Outside too, obviously. In case someone tries to find a way in or out.
Can you imagine breaking into this and it's just like a whole entire mini German civilization? Can you imagine? What the hell is going on here? Are you guys okay?
Of course.
Gus puts a lot of trust into Mike so quickly.
What is it? Infection. Bad one. Tell Tyrus what you need. It will be done.
You got a pen?
I'll remember.
Yeah?
Really? I would not trust my memory that way.
Jimmy McGill.
My name is Brett Dunst. I think you did my aunt's will. She died.
Sorry to hear that.
Thanks. I'm the executor and I distributed all her stuff, but there's some kind of finer details in this thing that are real tricky.
Who was your aunt?
Geraldine Strauss.
Oh. Did Clarence get the Alpine Shepherd boy?
Oh, the little figure. Yeah, he got it.
He finished college then?
Just this last semester. How did you know? Oh, because you did the will, right.
He had a very close relationship with her.
I'm sorry.
Not practicing any longer.
Darn it.
Hamlin McGill has an excellent estate law department. Francis Chef, and he'll point you in the right direction.
McGill. Wait, isn't that you?
Coincidence.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. McGill.
You bet.
One heck of a coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidences. That guy with the hat. Oh my god. The eyes. Funny guy.
After Ronald passed, I moved to an assisted
She
living
was an
facility.
absolute
A
sweetheart.
nice
I can't believe she
place.
passed.
They told me they'd take care of everything, but
If you or a loved one is a resident of a Sandpiper Crossing facility or other
How the fact that her death is affecting him more than Chuck's death is like blowing my mind.
Hey there.
Guess where I am?
McDonald's.
Somewhere very good. You could be here too.
Definitely a food place. I already knew it was gonna be food.
I met with Rich Schweikart today, and he offered me a job.
Again?
Again,
What?
yeah.
He can't take no for an answer.
Him is irresistible.
They want me
what
to
can he
run
say?
their banking division.
He didn't offer it. She proposed it, and he took it in.
My workload has gotten a lot more complicated lately.
I've been taking on some
pro bono work. Overflow from the public defender's office. I like it. I'm helping people.
No, it makes a lot of sense. I have been thinking about criminal law myself lately.
If I go to Schweikart and Coakley, I have all those associates to help cover Mesa Verde. It'll keep paying the bills and free me up to do the work I really care about.
So we won't be doing Wexler and McGill.
I'll be right back. Oh, I gotta hit the head.
What's going on? Something doesn't seem right.
It's a great opportunity, and you should jump on it. Kim, you gotta do what's best for you.
And so then that's why Jimmy's going to be doing his own practice. Saul Goodman. Love that was his name. I love that that's what he went by. It's just amazing. So now we know why Kim is basically out of the picture, at least professionally, because she's with Schweikart and Coakley. This is something Jimmy dreams about. He was like doodling little logos and coming up with different names and everything.
What did you want to tell me, Mike?
I stand by what I said. The guy's a charlatan, but there's a time and there's a place, and that wasn't it.
He's apologizing.
He left me quite the mess. It'll be okay. Anita's not happy. You might want to call her.
Probably better if I don't.
You know that I would never forget Maddie.
No one expects you to wear a hair shirt for the rest of your life. You and Kaylee okay? Was thinking maybe I could pick Kaylee up from school tomorrow.
That'd be a big help, Pop.
See you then.
They have a pretty good relationship for the most part. So I wonder how they get to the point of, like, you know what I'm talking about, where they're very separate, and because the series started with them like hating each other. Well,
This was going in the mail today. You would have gotten it by Friday.
I got a pressing need. Only $5,000 will cure. Yeah, I see a lot of empty cubicles out there. What's going on?
We've had some setbacks.
Paying out to Chuck's estate?
And that is part of it. The firm's reputation is not what it was.
What's the plan to get HHM back on its feet.
Howard doesn't even know. He looks so stressed. Wait, I feel so bad for him. I love Howard. I hate to see him this way.
And you're telling me this place is falling apart? Get your shit together, Howard.
This place is all you've got. That and your hair, which, let's face it, clock's ticking there too, so. You want to save your business? You want to save your dignity? You're going to have to fight.
You're a shitty lawyer, Howard, but you're a great salesman.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
Use that.
I understand that Jimmy was just trying to hype him up and piss him off to get him like kind of like pat him on his back to get up, be like, you know, get him back on his feet. But that is not what Howard needs. Howard is struggling and he needs some softness. He doesn't need the Jimmy tactic. And it's clear. I didn't realize that I grew such a soft spot for Howard. Like, I truly, really care about his character a lot. And to see him going through that is such a nightmare. Like, I feel so bad for him. Just selling, huh? That's what he's doing with the 5K? It's just, I really didn't realize that I grew such a soft spot for Howard. He's gonna go for the water, isn't he? And she's gonna be like, it's for customers, Jimmy.
I'll sit over here. You got
Oh,
a
he didn't go
spot
for
yet?
the water. Dang.
Pinatas.
Come on.
Are you kidding?
The pinatas.
Well, that's it then. Yeah, I change half the water in the tank every week.
The vet.
All right, goodbye.
What are you doing?
Oh,
What's all this?
it's a side business.
You can't keep them here.
I pay rent for this place, so I can do whatever I want with it.
They're a fire hazard.
Well, they're not going to
Are
be
they?
here very long, okay?
How are they a fire hazard? Somebody explain that to me.
That's on me. No, it's prepaid, 350 minutes.
Get rich quick schemes never work.
It doesn't. She's got a point. Hector. Gus just sitting there in the darkness is so scary.
The doctor tells me your
Who's
fever has
talking to
gotten
him?
worse. They say this infection may kill you.
This kind of just shows how sick Gus is. How he loves to continuously go back to him.
I grew up quite poor in a place my brothers built from things they found. But there was a lucuma tree. My family had given up on it years before. When I was 7, I became fixated on it. It took a long time. But the buds grew into green fruit.
What happens when you care for something?
I'd never tasted something so sweet. And then I began taking it to the village to sell. One day, much of the fruit was gone from my tree. I thought it was probably a coati, about the size of a large house cat. I built a snare. It didn't take long for the animal to set it off. But the coati thrashed so hard, it broke out of the snare, broke its leg as well. It ran under the house.
He's a really resourceful kid, just saying.
So I waited. When my brothers called for me, I did not answer. It came out. It knew I was there, but it was hungry. I caught it. I was stronger.
Yeah, you were way bigger than it. Like, way bigger. And you're also human. You're not torturing an animal, are you? No! Please tell me you're not torturing an animal.
I kept it. It lived for quite some time.
Like as a pet? You didn't torture it, right?
I believe you will wake.
I don't want to assume that he had tortured this poor animal, keeping it alive.
Ist das eine Bar? Ja.
Wir sind zum Arbeiten hier. Warum brauchen wir eine Bar?
This is pretty
Weil wir zum
cool.
Arbeiten hier sind.
This is pretty dope, actually. Nice setup. They're gonna miss sunlight very quickly.
We have a few things to go over here.
Like a Sam's Club, like a Costco.
That means you too.
Kai.
Oh, so they're not gonna listen.
Es reicht. Sie zahlen euch gutes Geld, dafür hört ihr gefälligst zu.
Oh, he's gonna be a troublemaker. Kai's gonna be a problem.
I leave it to you to figure out the roommate situation. I assume you're all friends. There's a shopping list. You write down whatever you need, and we'll get it. Anything you need, call.
So when do the girls get here?
Oh, he's sizing
Anything
him up.
within reason.
Oh. He knows Kai's type, and he knows how to appease him, but he is going to keep a close eye on him, you know, troublemaker.
They are all good boys. Once the work begins, they focus.
Hey, Mike. Hey. You keep an eye on this one.
I come in peace. I'm just here to make a deal.
I see a real need in this community for safe, affordable, untraceable phones, and I'm ready to fill it.
I need to be able to sell my phones without worrying about getting ripped off. $100 every night that I'm out.
Just don't beat him up, please.
Why wouldn't we just take all of it? Consistent, reliable profits.
Rip me off again, but then I stop selling and you lose a valuable revenue stream.
And they didn't think about that, now did ya?
Give me all you got now.
If you could just expand your thinking a little bit.
He doesn't.
We got a man of action.
And Jimmy's one too. Holy crap. Okay, maybe that's why he's in the tracksuit. He knew this was gonna happen? No, he can't outrun them. They're a bunch of teenagers, dude. Wait, how is he outrunning them? Was he a track star? What's going on here? He cornered them! No. Oh, you're done. Jimmy's done.
You should have taken the deal.
You're like the stupidest person I've ever met.
Oh no, you guys are. He made friends. Like, you love to bully and assault people, rob them. Like, you're the worst. Like, you suck. Oh, that's what this job was. Hit them like piñatas. Oh my god, what is this? The Walking Dead with Negan? Lucille? She's a vampire bat? Is that what we're getting at? Oh yeah, you guys are done. Wait, they actually like took the time to fill those piñatas with candy. I love that.
So what's it gonna be, fast or slow?
Dang, Jimmy, I didn't expect this.
We're sorry, man. All right, we're
You're
sorry.
only sorry because
We won't mess with you anymore.
Easy to say now, but what about tomorrow?
I'll swear, man, I'll swear. You'll never have to see us again. We'll tell everyone. We'll say, don't mess with the cell phone guy.
yeah, you should have taken the deal.
All right, we're done. We're done!
Seriously, guys, we're done. Okay, we're good. All right, that's enough.
You know what? If it's that important to you, go ahead.
No, please,
Oh my god. I'd be scared too.
You get one warning, and that
Jimmy's
was
friends.
it.
Are you gonna let him down, or what's going on here? There's no way the episode's already done. I feel like it's been 20 minutes. I need more. I need more. Okay guys, so I actually really liked this episode. That scene with Gus where he was sitting there, you know, giving us the story about his upbringing and kind of explaining, oh my gosh, in magnificent detail his hardships, and he's always been like building things from the ground up and cultivating things and then tried to turn everything into a business. It started off with him being, as a child, very easily went into showing that he will destroy anything and anyone, whatever gets in the way of his business, in whatever he creates. That scene with Jimmy and Howard, that was probably the first time I've ever been genuinely pissed off at Jimmy. Like, you see that Howard is struggling with his business. He's always been there for Chuck, but at the end of the day, he still cared about Jimmy. It's really showing his behavior, and we're kind of seeing him spiral into Saul Goodman. So it's subtle, but it's there, and I'm really enjoying it. So I've missed this show. I cannot wait to get into the next episode, and I hope you guys will join me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts down below. Let's have a little conversation. And yeah, so thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.